Hello everyone, welcome back again. So in the last episode, I sent uh, my my application to Twitter for doing this episode because we will need. So first, you will send your application to Twitter, then they will review it, and if it's approved, then you can create your application and get the token and the key secret for any use case. For example, we will use Twitter with Laravel Socialite, so we can sign in or register with Twitter account. Yeah, I just got a new email right now. Yeah, this is the email actually. Account application is approved, and now we can access to the Laravel Twitter developer portal. So yeah, here we go. That's it. I did few testing about because Twitter uh, can't accept localhost 8000, so I installed Laravel Valley to get this pre URL. For those who doesn't know Laravel Valley, just go to Laravel under packages. It's an official package from Laravel team. This is and follow the installation. You can just install PHP if you have PHP. Actually, this is for Mac, and Laravel Valley works. I think just only with Mac OS. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, it's environment for Mac OS minimalist. Okay. So, and if you have a Windows machine or something like this, I suggest to use Laragon. It's Laragon. It's good actually for Windows users. It's work. They have a lot of great things. Just check it out, and you can go to download. And yeah, once you can download the full version or portable as you wish. Here you will find a lot of things. You can install, for example, a new application, just a new Laravel application, and they have many other frameworks: WordPress, Ruby on Rails, Django, Flask, a lot of things, and you can have this URL like this, for example, or .dev. But I will use Laravel Valley. So yeah, here we go. This is already the server is running, and I can go to the login page. Here we have only the GitHub, and I will add new button for Twitter. So let's go to the VS Code. I will open my code editor, and so I need the controller first. So without back again to this terminal, let's create a new controller. And thanks guys about your support. You can just subscribe in the channel to get new videos, and also there is some good courses coming. For example, once I finished controller, once I have finished this Laravel Socialite package mini course, I will create uh, something amazing from scratch with Laravel Vue.js and Tailwind. We will use some other stack. Maybe I will use GraphQL. Yeah, there is a lot of things. I still thinking about, for example, cloning some big applications and create the most, or if we don't say all the features, but most of the common features in that application. We may use Instagram, Twitter, or there is a lot of applications, but I will think about it once I have finished this. we will decide together. If you have any suggestion, just leave me a comment, and yeah, hit that like button if you like this content. So we have created the controller. The Twitter will go up HTTP controllers, and auth folder we have Twitter controller. So yeah, as we did in the previous series, this code right here, you will find this in the first episode when we implement, I think, Google. Yeah. So yeah, I will just copy paste those two functions and I will go through them, explain line by line. So yeah, copy this. Actually, okay. So we don't have any underline issues now. Yeah, the driver type is Twitter. And as we said in the previous episode of GitHub, I said that if you have multiple or couples of providers, you don't need to replicate this code in every controller. Just we will. If you don't have how to do this, I will do the last video of the Socialite package. I will refactor this code, so you don't need. You can just use this in once in every controller. So yeah, that's it. So we have the handle GitHub redirect and handle GitHub callback. I will name this Twitter. And by the way, follow me on Twitter if you are using this. It's actually Laravel IO. That's the username of our GitHub. Yeah, so that's it. So here in the first function of the redirect, we'll just redirect to this provider type endpoint, and then we will authorize our Twitter account to access, or our application to access our Twitter account. And then once it's authorized, we will go to this function. This is actually the callback. We use a try and cache statement here. We will get the user. If it's successfully processed, we will get the user from that provider. And in this case, we have Twitter. And we will check if the user already existed in our user table with this auth ID and auth type. This you may, for example, you can add some validation on the registration. We said this before, but I will not use this because it's something easy to do it with Laravel. And yeah, once we have the user existed, we will just log in the user and redirect to the dashboard. Otherwise, we will create a new user with those informations that we get from that provider. And yeah, we will trigger this dispatch event. This is coming from Jetstream. And once we have this, we'll create a new team in the team's table with the name that we will provide. For example, I edit just the name of the user and added this string here, concatenate this string. And we have personal team, it's false. This is by default. And we will update the new user with the current team ID, and we will give it team ID. Yeah, so that's it. And then we will log in and redirect to the dashboard. If we have any error, we will just dump this error. You can do whatever here. You can, for example, redirect somewhere else. You can display some errors. You can do a lot of things, but I will dump and just get the error to its. We are now in the development mode, but I don't suggest this in production. So yeah, we have created the controller. Now we should go to our config folder, service.php, and let's copy this and paste it. We have Twitter. And this, we should change this to Twitter. Yeah, this also in the callback URA. That's it. And this is, we will not use localhost 8000 in this provider. I will use Laravel Valley link. For example, we have Laravel Socialite .test. That's it. And yeah, once we added those lines in this provider in our services, we will go to resources, JS folder, and pages. Under the auth folder, we have login.view file, and yeah, we'll add a new button here of Twitter. We'll add Twitter here, and also login with Twitter. Yeah, for login with driver, and we pass this argument. We have login with driver. It's just arrow direction to this URI. That's it. Save, and yeah, we have the OMV file. We should add Twitter client ID and Twitter client secret. That's it. And now it's let's go back to our login. Okay, we should have Twitter. Yeah. Okay, so we need now to create a new application. We just click on that button, add application. Yeah, let's use this name. Okay, so this is the API key and secret. I will copy this, and yeah, this too. Okay, so yeah, let's add some configurations here. We have this. Let's use maximum of okay, let's use this. it's broken. No, okay. Save. We have this app created to use. Okay, we need this. It's disabled, and we need to fix this. Okay, we have enabled logged auth, yes, and request email address from user is also enabled. And yeah, here it's, for example, in this it will accept the callback with localhost, but let's check if we did, for example, HTTP. Okay, HTTP localhost 8000. This is actually an invalid URL. So what we need here, it's just socialite use volley URL, and yeah, copy this, and yeah, that's it. So now it's accepted. And yeah, for organization URL, those are optional, but term of services and privacy policy, it's required. I will add this link. It's not found, but just for this use case, you can add your terms page and privacy policy page if you have, for example, production application in the product mode. Okay, we'll save this, and yeah, I think it's ready to use. Okay, so yeah, it's fine. Now we have ready. Okay, so let's back to our application and sign in with Twitter. I'm gonna check just the tables. Okay, it's empty. Now let's sign in with Twitter. Okay, auth not found. This is interesting actually. Let's go to our routes. So yeah, we miss the routes. Okay, sorry about this, but this is happen sometimes. Okay, Twitter, copy this, and yeah, let's. Okay, and it's imported above. So yeah, let's refresh the page. Okay, here we go. Authorize Laravel Socialite auth. So this is the name of our application to access your account. We will authorize the application, and yeah, the redirection back to your application. Okay, successfully done. And if we check our table, yeah, here we go. Okay, this is, let's just left. How I fix this? Stupid move, but it works. So yeah, we have successfully logged in with Twitter, and yeah, I hope this is helpful. And I think this is the last episode of Laravel Socialite package, because we have logged in with Google, Facebook, GitHub, Twitter, and LinkedIn. If I may add a Bitbucket account or GitHub or GitLab account, but I think it's enough. And if you have any, for example, if you need another provider or something, you can just leave me a comment. If you see this video in the future or something, just leave me a comment. I will do a quick video about how to integrate this application that you need and upload it in our channel. So yeah, and in the next episode, I will refactor the code with all providers. And yeah, if you have, for example, multiple providers, you will make something that's readable and easy to access and update also. So yeah, see you in the next episode when we will refactor the code.